It's a love song about finding love when you've kind of stopped looking for it, really, or love finding you, I guess. I think it's a lot of people go through their whole lives desperately wanting to find someone, and I think that you can spend too much time doing that and you never actually find that person. I think that, you know, in my experience, when I completely stopped looking, love came along. And it's also as you get older, so I'm kind of approaching middle age now, you kind of realise that your opinion on what love actually is alters as you get older. And I think what you need is more important than what you want or think you want. So that song is about that, basically, and it's called One Last Chance. How does it feel? Well, I've never really felt this way before. So is it real? Oh, well, I don't know, but I know that I've not been here before. And I'm pretty sure I'm far too old for this. That's what I thought. So now here's the thing, I can't deny and can't dismiss that you are the first thing and last thing on my mind. You give me everything I need. You stop me being me, and that ain't necessarily a bad thing. You should know. I settled upon an epilogue that I had long admired. You came along and you pulled on strings that I had thought had long since been unwired. So now here I stand, scuffed, cracked and far from you. Not what you planned, but still here I am, and every day I promise you that you are the first thing and last thing on my mind. You give me everything I need. You stop me being me, and that ain't necessarily a bad thing. You should know. I'll try to make you smile every day you're mine, and I won't let you get away. It's why I hope and pray that you will stay on one last chance, and I don't know what else to say. You're mine. You're mine. You're one last chance. This one I've got to be careful with. A lot of the songs I write are quite dark and not particularly appropriate subject matter for kids. given that my two kids are here with me today. That always causes difficulties. So, put this. This is about a one-off encounter. That's perhaps the best way of putting it. And it's also about how you can have a one-off encounter with a friend, and if you're both very grown up about it, it can not spoil the friendship, I guess, and also that it can be still be a positive experience. It's called Sonic. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, but I'm so excited I can barely see. It's a little while since I looked in your eyes, but I knew right then that I could make you mine. And it's a sonic feeling when you're looking out across me. And it's a sonic feeling when you're the only person I can see. Well, it won't be long now, it's coming soon. Don't be surprised when I'm indifferent to you. Little push and pull, never hurt no one. And before you know it, yeah, the time has come. And it's a sonic feeling when you're looking out across me. Yeah, it's a sonic feeling when you're the only person I can see. Well, it's a sonic feeling when you're looking out across me. Well, it's a sonic feeling when you're the only person I can see. Well, it's a sonic feeling when you're 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 coming over here to me. So, on to the last song, and as I say, a song about politics, which I really don't do. In fact, I've always been very vehement about not writing political songs. I have political beliefs, as many people do, but I've always gone out of my way to make sure everything I write isn't political. I wrote this, I wrote it over a period of time. It's probably been rolling around for about 12 months or so, and it's kind of altered and mutated and changed a little bit. It's predominantly about division and how I think with Brexit and the current political climate, it's kind of become the norm to completely and utterly reject someone's opinion.
Polarised.
Sorry?
Polarised.
Polarised, that's the word, yeah. Polarised is the word I'm looking for. But it's become okay to sort of say, I'm really not going to have anything to do with you, and I'm not going to involve myself with you because your political opinion differs from me. I've always been, I suppose, a liberal socialist, I suppose, what I would describe myself as. And I've always, I thought my opinion was moving further to the left, but I don't think it's really changed. But I don't like this notion that you shouldn't be able to associate with someone because they don't agree with you. I think we'd be in a lot better place if we actually stopped for a minute to listen to the people who we don't agree with. And that's really what this song's about. And it's called Why Can't We All Just Get Along? Before it all went wrong, things were right, we always got along. And now the times have changed, you go your way, the rest go the other way. Where did it all seem to go so cold? Why can't we just go back to those days of old? Living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong. Can we get along, living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong? Why can't we get along, living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong? Why can't we get along, living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong? Why can't we get along? Oh, 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 oh. Remember back in the day, you could say the things you want to say. Now a joke seems to cause such rage. Won't be long till the python's in the cage. Why can't we just seem to go back there? Somewhere down in the middle where it all seemed fair. Living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong. Can we get along, living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong? Why can't we get along, living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong? Why can't we get along, living lives, minding our own, doing no wrong? Why can't we get along? And how the times have changed. We all seem to hurt so bad from things that others say. Where did it all go wrong? Why can't we get along? Why can't we get along? And oh, 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 it's collaborative, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so you'll have one person come in with an idea or something, and usually we'll just work together and maybe figure something out. So you might have certain songs which might be heavily influenced by one person, and you might have ones that are a bit more collaborative in terms of everyone putting in. But a lot of the times your ideas can change, because when you present something to other people, they might say, oh, that's really cool, maybe change this one tiny bit, and you go, oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. It helps a lot. bouncing off people.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
how
does.
you
Yeah,
feel,
yeah. Songs tend to get knocked about and you know, kicked and twisted up and stomped on and bruised, battered, and they come out the other end. You know, depending on how fully formed it arrived, often depends on how close to the original thing it ends up. But they always change throughout the writing process. You know, typically, as James said, he'll come in with a riff or an almost fully structured song. And lyrically, generally speaking, I will basically mutter random nonsense over the top of the song and go away with a recording of that.
Well, that's what you do anyway.
Yeah, I do pretty much, yeah. With some slightly less random nonsense written down on a piece of paper. That's, you know, similar it works, but yeah, it's collaborative and it's nice to do that.
So you've got an idea of melodies, basically, and then you can write actual lyrics that work with those melodies.
Quite, yeah. And I've always been a lyricist first, or a kind of a poet second. I very rarely and have very little poetry written down. A song will arrive and it will give me a feeling. The song will give me an emotion or a feeling to work off, and I take that away and then I write stuff down that fits the song. Almost the song suggests the lyrics, basically.
Cool.
I've always written original music. I've always wanted to be the frontman in a band. Always wanted to do that for as long as I can remember. And I tried on several occasions to learn how to play various musical instruments, and I haven't got the patience, if I'm totally honest, and I do genuinely sit in awe of all you guys who play musical instruments, because I always feel like a little bit of a fraud. I'm trying again at the moment to learn to play the guitar, and it's the furthest I've ever got, but still, I think because I can sing, I find picking up a musical instrument very frustrating, because I just want it to make the noises that I assume it should just make, and because it doesn't make the noise that I want it to make, I go away. I've already got an instrument that can make the noises I want to make, so I've kind of digressed there. So yeah, I've always wanted to be a frontman. And from being about 11-year-old was the first band put together, because I realised I just can't do it by myself. So that was the first band, and I've always written original material. We do some covers, but I've never wanted to do covers. I don't know about you, James.
In terms of original music, why do it? Just a bit of fun, I think, at the end of the day, and it is quite satisfying. Obviously, writing something yourself and going and performing it, and obviously getting that attention kind of thing. It's a bit egotistical, but it's kind of true. And yeah, it's just I just see it as a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's enjoyable. Like,
it's great. I mean, it is just a personal opinion, and because what we do, although James might not entirely disagree with me, we write pop music. We're a 5-piece indie rock band. You don't need us telling you what to think. You need us to make songs you can tap your feet to, and with lyrics about love and life and death, and all the human emotions. That there's enough outlets in the world for people to tell you what they think about politics and the world and how horrible it is. And it is just my personal opinion, but I just don't think it belongs in indie rock, basically. If I got famous enough to be able to get on the telly lots, I would then talk about my political opinions, but I don't, as a rule, stick them in and put them in my songs.
yeah, I suppose the obviously the exception we've got is it is a political song, but it kind of isn't at the same time. It's about kind of getting along. It's not. your views as such.
No.
Not like direct kind of.
Well, that's it, and
It's not like singing about problems and saying why is that. It's just about saying why can we just come together.
And as we wrote it, to be fair, we sort of made a conscious decision. We kind of said, let's write an anti-political song. Let's write a political song that's anti-political, basically. It is political, and it's not really. But again, it mirrors what we believe as a band. We ain't here to tell you what to think. We're here to make you tell me fake, basically.
Blue Vulture.